Fact is that we have 6 billion people all over the world using telephony. It's the most intuitive and common engagement channel. It's available for everyone on any mobile phone or landline phone. No need to be near a smart speaker. No need to install any application. Now, we mentioned more than once conversational AI. Let's go over the various use cases and to better understand what we mean when we say conversational AI with a focus on the voice use cases. Now, the first one are the intelligent virtual agents. So this is for a call between a customer and a virtual agent, which is basically the voice bot. Now, you can use this in order to offload simple and repetitive tasks from live agent. This, of course, reduces the services cost. Now, this type of bots are available 24/7. This means that you will have quick answering for two things. First, you will eliminate the waiting time that we mentioned before, because they are always available. They can easily scale. And also, voice bot can answer questions quicker than humans. So it can help you with reducing the cost and also can also enhance the customer experience. You can see here multiple verticals. Now, if you do a little search on Google, you would find a lot of examples for voice bots. Some of them are successful already in production today for very large use cases. The next use case for voice bots is to replace legacy IVRs with conversational IVRs. Now, this is the experience you will usually see for legacy IVRs or traditional IVRs. Usually, it's hierarchical menus based on pressing DTMFs, not the best user experience. With the same technology that we described for conversational AI, with the flow editors and natural language understanding, you can build conversational IVRs. The ones that can, this way you can flatten the hierarchical menus, and instead of pressing lots of digits, you will just say whatever it is that you want. So this will give you a superb user experience, and also based on these flow editors, it's very simple to build your own IVR. You can easily build your own IVR. It's not the same technology that is currently existing. The third use case is agent assistant. Now this one is for a call between a customer and a live agent. To this call, you can add a passive bot. This bot can receive passively the streams of the customer and the agent, and then you can analyze them with all the tools I mentioned on the bot frameworks, natural language understanding, and also add in sentiment analysis to the capabilities. And this way you can send real-time insight to the agent. This way you can enhance the agent productivity with guiding him through the questions he should ask, guiding him with the suggestions to answers, and you can also send real-time insights to the supervisor. So this will lead to better and quicker query resolution. It will reduce the call handling time, and this way you can reduce costs and also have better user experience. The last use case I will mention is about automated outbound campaigns. Now, this is for a call that the bot initiates, the outbound call that the bot initiates to a specific customer. You can use it for setting or confirming appointments, initiating calls in selling campaigns, and there are multiple other, a lot of use cases that you can think about doing these campaigns. Now, compared to traditional outbound dialers, this is different, because here it's not a live agent that is calling you, it's a bot. And we can say that this will be the next generation outbound campaigns, that the bot will call you, and this all will be automated. Okay, so we saw the use cases. Now, in order to implement these use cases with telephony, you will need to integrate with the telephony channel. So when we say integration with the telephony channel, let's see what we mean. Okay, so here you will be sitting here, let's say, developing your bot applications with one of the bot frameworks you see here, or lots of other ones. Now, all of these bot frameworks will give you native connectivity to chat engagement channels or to text-based channels. None of them will give you native connectivity to the telephony engagement channels. Now let's see what we mean when we say telephony engagement channels. The first ones are the public telephony providers, the one who supply you the 1-800 numbers, the one you see here and much more. Now, if you're an enterprise, there are lots of cases that you will use a contact center, can be from Genesys, Avaya, Cisco, and multiple other ones. And in case you would like to build a bot or a self-service for the enterprise employees, then you will be required to connect to the enterprise communication provider like Teams, Avaya, Cisco, and others. And the question is, what are the challenges to make this type of connection between the various telephony channels and the bot frameworks? And there are multiple challenges. The first one is that telephony systems are based on complex traditional voice over IP protocols, multiple ones. You can see here a list of some of them, and versus the proprietary HTTP methods for the voice cognitive services. It also uses various voice codecs, and to make it even worse, each vendor that you saw before on the previous slide implemented its own flavor of the protocol. So you may be required to connect to a specific vendor, and then you will be required to adjust to a specific implementation. Other challenges are related to security, privacy, not reversal, high availability, and scalability. So you may build your own solution very easily that can scale to tens of sessions. What if you want to scale to thousands of sessions? What about high availability, security? These are all voice over IP or telephony channel challenges. And when you want to implement your voice bot and you go to your customers, then usually the telephony IT administrator would be reluctant to change his implementation or to upgrade his contact center, and he will require you to connect to what he has to his existing provider and version. Another challenge, if you want to build a good user experience, you should adjust to the user experience of the telephony channel. For instance, you would like to relate to the telephony data. Once a customer calls you, you would like to relate to the caller and called number and name. If you are integrating with a contact center, there is a chance that the IVR already gathered data, so we'd like to relay to this data. You would like also to receive dial digits, DTMFs. A very common use case with voice bots, specifically with the IVRs, conversational IVRs, is that you would like also to escalate to human agent. It also happen in case something is wrong with the conversation with a bot, or if the customer specifically asked you to do so. And then how would you do this escalation to human agent? And another important aspect is that since you don't want the agent to start from scratch, asking the questions all over again, you would like to share the metadata that the bot gathered and the transcript with the human agent. Another last aspect related to voice channels is that you will encounter crosstalks, no user inputs, and you would be required to relate to this type of events. So we saw multiple various challenges. Now let's see how AudioCodes can help you with addressing these challenges. Okay, so what you see here are the bot frameworks that we mentioned before, and also the voice engagement channels. And here below, you can see the various cognitive speech services with all of the providers that supply this type of services. And the VoiceAI Connect that you see here is the glue between any bot framework to any voice engagement channel, while allowing you as a solution provider to choose your preferred text-to-speech, speech-to-text engine. And not only this, we're also adding always more and more capabilities, recording and voice biometrics and others. So let's see how this works under the hood. So this is the VoiceAI Connect here. And we have a call coming from the telephony engagement channel. This call is first associated with a bot. Now, this bot is predefined on the VoiceAI Connect. Each bot is predefined with its own bot framework, text-to-speech and speech-to-text engine. So let's assume this one is the Azure bot framework. So we use the Microsoft APIs to connect to Azure bot framework. And then we start a conversation. While we start the conversation, we also share with the bot the context as was gathered by the IVR or the contact center that we integrated with. This is how the call is set up. For the voice flow, we receive text from the bot, and then we use the external text-to-speech, and then this one, for instance, can be Amazon text-to-speech, to convert text-to-speech and then stream it to the customer. When the customer answers, we use the external speech-to-text engine. This one can be Google, for instance, to convert voice to text and then send the full utterance to the bot. For a more advanced use case, if you want to escalate human agent, on any bot framework, you have native APIs that we implemented that you can easily ask the VoiceAI Connect to escalate to human agent. Then we route the call to the contact center and then to the relevant agent, and we also have ways to hand over the transcript and metadata from the bot to the human agent. In case the transfer fails, we also have ways to notify the bot. It can regain control and continue the conversation. This use case is about the agent assist one. Okay, the same one that I mentioned before. We can also do this with the VoiceAI Connect. What you can see here that we can connect to any contact center based on the CPREC protocol. Here is the VoiceAI Connect, and then you can use any speech to text. So, and here, this is a unique approach. You can develop a bot on any bot framework. Just like you are developing the virtual agent, you can also develop a virtual agent assistant. He will receive the notifications from the VoiceAI Connect and will be able to analyze them and send real-time insights to the agent or to the supervisor. We see a lot of interest for this type of use case from a lot of customers. This can connect, as I told you, to any contact center. You can build your bot on any bot framework. You can select your speech-to-text service. And we also can dramatically reduce the cost of the speech-to-text because we have software DSPs on the VoiceAI Connect that can detect silence and voice activities and accordingly stop and start the speech-to-text detection. And this way, we can reduce the cost by up to 40% of the speech-to-text.
I'm Leonid Mishkind. I work in Vodafone Group Technology as the technical lead for what we call the global TOBi platform, which is our technical stack in Vodafone to build TOBi. TOBi is a digital assistant that helps us to be constantly engaged with our customers, through which we offer persistent and customer experience, bringing the best of technology and human interaction in a most easy and instant way. This is our technical stack or dynamically flexible technical stack to deliver conversational AI. It is for us a collection of different tools and different capabilities that help us to build this end-to-end experience. On the right side, and we have our telephony system and our voice channels. So in the different Vodafone markets, we have different platforms. It can be Avaya, it can be Genesis, it can be other example of telephony systems. And we're using here the AudioCodes AI Connect to help us bridge between the telephony world and the voice world to our internal TOBi bot engine. Why did we specifically choose to work with VoiceAI Connect and with AudioCode? One of the key requirements for our platform and one of our key goals and targets when we're building and expanding this platform is that we remain flexible enough to really bring the best capabilities to our TOBi experience, and AudioCode still helps us achieve this. So the solution is very flexible, and we were able to very quickly integrate it also with our custom global TOBi platform APIs and connect to the existing technical stacks. The multiple vendor support for STT and TTS and IVR is very critical for us. We have many different languages that the customers are interacting with us. So for us, the choices need to be very flexible. Improved voice conversation quality through the different features that are available in AI Connect is very important. And of course, being able to rely on the roadmap from AudioCodes with features like agent assist or outbound calling or speaker verification, it helps us also build our future roadmap. And finally, the great support from Milan and AudioCodes team.
To conclude, for the VoiceAI Connect key takeaways, VoiceAI Connect can extend your bot usability to voice and telephony use cases. You can easily connect to any system, any telephony system, to any bot framework control telephony and speech engines from any bot framework natively with simple APIs. Choose your cognitive services vendor. This is a best of breed approach. You have the best voice quality and reduced voice latency, and you can also reduce the consumption and cost of the STT TTS services. And one last thing, you can choose your deployment option.